Hello, hello and welcome, guys. How are you, everyone? So here I am today. Welcome to my channel, and I come here for today for the IPO. So this is the season of IPO. I mean, many of the companies are releasing their IPOs, and it's a raining. I can say it's a raining of the IPO in this session. So the thing is, what I was thinking. I was thinking is that to review some of the IPOs, or I have applied some of the IPOs. So I mean, I thought that I could share some of the things with you, so that you could get a brief idea or the clear cut idea how to apply for IPO, and how you will be deciding. The IPO will be a success or a failure. So let's begin. So first of all, we will be seeing what are the IPOs is actually there for now, and today is um, today is 16th December 2021. So for today, let me see what are the IPOs actually available. So you can see, so Supriya Life Science Limited, which is actually there from 16, and the end date is 20th December. And over there, you could see the issue name, means the company name, issue type. I mean, what are the book building, single bit, what are the type, or how it will gonna listed in the stock exchange. And coming to the issue price and band, so this is something like the lower band, the actual lower band. So these are the values is decided by the company itself. So 265 being the lower margin to apply for this IP, and 274 being the highest limit to apply for this IPO. I mean, from this range to this range, this IPO rate will actually fluctuate, or it will differ, what I can say. So after that, there is a lot size. So lot size means basically when some of the IPOs or the company is opening their IPOs. So there is no single share you could not buy. Actually, you have to buy it in a lot size, um, or in a lot. So this 54 lot means the size of the lot, and in a single lot you have to buy, or in the multiple of this lot you can buy. And the highest limit maybe is 2 lakh or 2 lakh 500, is something like that, for a retail investor like you and me. And coming to um, coming to the prospectus rating, so this is the section. So your trading partner, or whichever your trading partner, like the HDFC Securities or Angel Broking or some other brokerage house will be rating those IPOs depending on their thoughts or their analysis. They will be giving some rating. So currently it is not there actually, and you may have to look into the histories, or you can Google, or you can search some of the website where the IPOs pros and cons, or the companies like the Supriya Life Science Limited. You can go to their company's website, and you can you can list it, list whatever the business they are doing, how the business is running, how the product is there, how the business operation is going on, how the investment or the cash flow is actually going on. So these are the prospects you have to look into when you are going to applying for the some of the IPOs. So so depending on that, I mean, their analysis, they will be rating it, but currently it is not there, and you can do it by yourself. And another thing is that you can see there is a prospectus. So whenever a company is going to launch their IPOs, so they will be releasing some of the prospectus, depending I mean how the company is actually doing, how the financial condition, whoever is actually selling, or what is the motive behind the selling of the shares. So those kind of things you actually can find over there. So you can see the download. So you can download the prospectus, and you can have a look. And after that, there is a action section, and you can see there is a apply button over there. So when I will click the apply button, so it will be actually I'm going to apply for that IPO actually. And there is two categories mainly. So one is for Indian retail investor like you and me, and another is for Indian HNI, so non-residential of Indians. So these are for the foreigners, what you can say. So you can choose the retailer one. So over there, if you come to the little below, over there you can see the issue details. So whatever the IPO is issued actually, and you can see the all the details, issue names, the type, and all the things. I mean in the previous page, whichever there, and you can see the maximum investment value for a retail investor is actually 2 lakh. So you can't exceed this amount. I mean, you have to apply for a multiple of the share of this for a lot, I mean the 54, and you can buy up to this amount. Exceeding this amount will not be allowed. So there is another thing, like over there you can see there is a shares bid for, I mean the share, the lot size, or the lot size is 54, right? So like 54 I have to give, and over there is a price per share. So price per share will be 265 or 275, 274, sorry. And you can so always apply for the higher range of the value, so that I mean multiple retail investor will be applying for the same IPOs, and it could be I mean at the time, if it is if it is more if it is so if it is oversubscribed, then you will be allocated, I mean at that time these amount will be considered. Like if you are applying for the 265 and it is the lower band, so at that time whoever is applied for the higher band or the higher maximum price, and for this case is 274, right? So in that case, the higher amount whoever is applied, those share, those will be allocated with the shares lot. So these are the fundamental things, and you can click over there. So this is the cutoff price. So what is the cutoff price? Let me, yeah. So if you can, 65. So it's 54, and so let's say I'm not giving uh, any of the price over there, the per share is, and instead I will be selecting the cutoff price, and in that case the 2674 or the maximum one will be there. And this cutoff price is whatever the offering is, uh, the 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 issuer is offering, and at the time of allocation they will be offering, so you will be ready to buy, right? So these are the fundamental things, and after that you have to click on go, and your order will be placed, will be placed. And another interesting thing is that the apply for the bank ASBA. So this is actually your money will be held for some time, like the the IPO date. So let me go back to the previous page. So over there you can see there is the start date is 16 December, and the end date is 20 December. So in that case, and there is another date which is called the listing date. So the listing date is something around, after 3 to 4 days, after the end date, it will take, and it will be, if you are lucky or it is oversubscribed, then you will be allocated with the share. And if the share is not allocated to you, then the money will be refunded. So in that case, what ASBA is doing, ASBA is securing and holding your money, okay, till the date of listing. If it is allocated, then it's fine. The money will be deducted and it will be credited to the issue name, okay, or the issuer name. And if it is not allocated to you, so at that time those money will not be deducted, or will not be going to the issuer fund. So it will be back to your account, whichever you are applying. So over there, another interesting thing is, so you can, so over there you can see that is applying for using the UPI. So that is so everyone, I believe you are having knowledge of the UPI. What is UPI? So there are many apps actually, Google Pay, and BHU, and something another, the Paytm is another one. So these UPIs, these are the UPIs. You have to create a UPI ID, and over there, whenever you are selecting this UPI, so you will be having some UPI user ID. So you have to give that I, and after that, what is your bank name, or depending on the issuer. So you can choose over there. So after placing this order, you have to approve it from the UPI, from the UPI, whatever you are selecting over there, and that's it. Your money will be held uh, for the time of allocation. It is allocated, then it is deducted, and the share will be allocated to um, your account, or your exchange account. And if it is not allocated, then your money will be refunded or released in 1 or 2 working days. So yeah. So coming to the other. other one. So coming to the IPOs, which is there actually. So there are data patterns. So let me open the data patterns very first. So you can see I have placed this order on, so it is executed on 16 December order date, and I have placed it by today itself. And you can see the application number, IPO status executed, and after that the share applied for is 25. So whichever the shares is being allowed, so I have applied for that, and shares bid at is 585, that being the maximum value which is there actually provided, or the offering by the issuer. So the exchange order number, so whatever the exchange you are applying for, like BSE or NSE, so those I mean that order you have placed for your IPO, it will be listed over there and it will be executed, and after the execution there will be some order number. So this is the order number, and you can check the order status going to your BSE or NSE exchange, so it will be there. So this is so data patterns is actually a very good stock, and the share per share in the per share is 585, which is actually very good, and it is actually the company is actually working with electronics things, and the like in India, I mean in India and other. It is actually manufacturing the defense electronics products, and this is the basic idea. I will be talking about more on this and then in later videos. But how many IPOs I applied for by from by this month? So let me filter it out. Like there are four actually. So the Med Plus, I have Med Plus Health, I have applied for data patterns, I have applied for is HP Adhesive Limited, I have ordered for, and the Supra Life Science. So these four IPOs I have applied for by this month, and so according to me, so these four IPOs are the best, being in the time, I mean in this month. So I mean it's your call. I mean you can analyze it, or in my later videos I will be briefing some of the things which is actually the consideration whenever you are going to apply for a IPO. So like I have not gone for any of the, I have not I have not buy or applied for these IPOs by any of the recommendation. I have gone through the documents. So documents is like so I have so I told you, right, there is some document, prospectus is there actually. So this is the prospectus, and you can go through, like, so over there you can find all of the things like general idea, risk factors, inductions, with the companies, and financial information, so legal and other information, offer information, description, equities and other information, declarations. So all of the things actually, so it is there. So over there there is another section called so who is actually selling and why it is selling. So those kind of things actually is very much important whenever you are going or applying for an IPOs. So like retail investor, yeah. So over there you can see the shareholders names. So all the shareholders which actually releasing their shares, so it will be listed over there. So basically you have you can get some of the brief ideas who is actually selling, And so to check more on this, you have to check their websites and other website as well. I mean, whenever the financial things actually, so it's a profitable company, why they are selling the shares, and what is the reason behind the IPOs. I mean, the to increase the cash flows or something like that. So depending on that, I mean, another point is to note is that the PE ratios, the cash flows, how it is performing. So all those things is actually the consideration whenever you are going to apply for the IPOs. So I will be covering those in my later videos. But till now, thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye. And before applying any IPOs, please go through the documents and don't go with the recommendation for from anyone. Okay. So thank you. Have a good day.